Alright guys, here's the thing. I wanted to play a little BeamNG Drive because I heard that there's this crossover patch thing coming where you make a car in automation and then you can actually drive it in BeamNG Drive, and that's not out yet. But I've got my hot little eyes on it because... whatever. I'm almost wearing the hat. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. And then I got to thinking, there's a Winnebago in this game and there's a Nordschleife, and somehow I haven't had the two together yet. It's like I'm not even thinking half the time these days. So what we're gonna do, if I can get in the cockpit, we're gonna go for a little drive together. I need to find some good music for the drive. I've got a lot of Breaking Bad music in my iTunes. I think Unga Bunga Bunga G's a pretty good selection. Copyright. Alright. Alright, here we go, we're taking off. I've never driven this car on this track. I don't really know what its capabilities are. So the first few corners probably going to be pretty slow while we just figure out how much shit I can give the gas pedal, how tight we can turn around the corners. We might wind up in the barrier on the first turn here, but it's pretty good. Not too bad so far. Fleetwood bound it. Mick Fleetwood. We're still on the grey stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, let's get off the grass. Keep it nice and professional. I mean, I don't know. It's really beyond my abilities to make a clean lap of this track in any car. So I don't know why I think, why I should think the Winnebago is going to be the one where I really crack the code. Maybe it's slow enough that I can think quickly enough to make all the correct decisions. I don't know, what do you think? Unka bunka binka bunka. It's my favourite part of the song's coming up. This is truly one of the most retarded rap songs I've ever heard. Wait for it. Rang, ding, dong. Oh wait, no, he didn't do it yet. Alright, never mind. Okay, approaching floodplaats. Something tells me, call it woman's intuition, the Winnebago is not going to be getting air on floodplaats. But we can give it a red hot go. We're at 60. This thing's only got 3 gears apparently. Rang, ding, dong. There it is. Rang, ding, 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 dong. We're slowing down. Hands off. I was really hoping to get some air there. Didn't happen. In the grass. Hang on, I was fidgeting with the replay thing. I just wanted to make sure it was still recording. Alright. It really is a fantasy of mine to at least visit the Nordschleife one day. I mean, I'm slightly more open to the idea of being driven around it by a professional than I am to, you know, renting a car and doing it myself. But the thing is, I'm not even licensed in Australia yet, so I can kind of... Oh, hang on. Concentrate. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about car rentals in other countries while I don't have an actual license in my own country of residence. Oh. I can't tell sometimes if the thing is drifting or if I'm doing opposite lock or anything, or if any of it's having any effect. Oh. Alright. I don't know the name of this corner, it's along with the bridge. Oh, we're in the gravel! Fuck's sake. That was quite a wide turn. Fuck's sake. Alright, that's my first spin. I had a spin in a Winnebago. This is embarrassing. Oh no. And something tells me it's not going to have the grunt to do like a little skiddy turn to correct my aim, so I had like a 3-point turn then. Next song. Cool, alright. This is probably one of the speediest sections of the track. But again, I think in this car, we're just going to be probably petering out at around 70 miles an hour. And I don't know. A big beige missile. 76? Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. I spoke too soon. We're almost at 80. Turn right, please. No. I meant left. What the fuck? We got sucked into the barrier. No! Alright, we spawned another one. It's kind of shameful, but, well, I didn't have another choice. Alright, here we go again. Setting off in our second Winnebago. I kind of like the idea of us dropping a dead one every time we have a fuck up. I'm just trying to think if there's any corners that this thing can't make it around. The obvious one, the one that was in my head before I started recording, was the carousel. But I mean, that's very obvious. I'm sure there's one or two other ones that might be a problem in this vehicle. Oh, fucking hell. I'm not gonna be setting any records, that's for sure. What to talk about? Breaking Bad, of course, has been off the air for 5 years now, so if you're like me and you're still obsessed with Breaking Bad, it's probably a little sad to the outside world. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I just love the show so much. Really hanging out for more Better Call Saul. I was driving half on the grass then to try and pinch a bit more room for the turn in. It wasn't really necessary. This thing goes so slowly that you have plenty of time to kind of just... Oh, look at that. Holy crap. Whoa! I need to remind you that when I got my steering wheel out tonight, it was covered in like an inch of dust, so I really haven't done any driving in a very long time. And, believe it or not, I wasn't very good when I stopped. Whoa! Come on! Come on, Goofy! We want to see the calendar. Alright. There's a nice little snaky section here before the downhill right-hander. And in actual race cars, this is like one big downhill drift to the right. But in the Winnebago, it's probably just an opportune moment to get in touch with God, make mental apologies to people that you never managed to settle your differences with. And we're only going at 50 miles an hour too. It's not very impressive. Okay, now there's one more little kink before we slam the brakes on, which we don't even really need to do. Look, we've already stopped. Okay, here's a pretty tight turn here. Rev the fucking hell out of that engine. It's very, very difficult to make this sound like fast-paced and terrifying. I mean, if it was a real Winnebago, it probably would be pretty scary, but... Anyway, yeah, automation. Basically, here's a story with automation. It's this car company tycoon game. Turn right, you bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit's sake. Automation is this great looking game. It's a car company tycoon game that I thought looked great for a very long time. I never bought it because the devs were like, yeah, listen, making the cars drivable is too much for us, we're not going to bother. Which I thought was a hysterical sort of lack of foresight in a game where you thought, what the fuck just happened? Oh, for fuck's sake. Basically, in BeamNG Drive, when you spawn in your vehicle, it'll appear to the left of the one you're currently driving. So I had to make like 3 of them to get on the road then. That was way too much work for me. I'm not really enjoying myself anymore. Anyway, what was I talking about? Automation. Yeah, it's a, like I say, a sweet car game. You have a car company, you design vehicles, it's all very in-depth, it's way over my head. I just realised I don't know when to stop backing up. Hang on. What was I going to say? Yeah, but the lack of ability to drive the cars is what stopped me from buying it in the first place. Oh. But then with this incredible news that you're going to be able to make cars in that and then import them into this. And they're not going to be the most amazing quality cars, but it's a start. It's pretty cool, and yeah, I'd like to fuck around with that. Because I've always fancied myself as a bit of an automotive engineer. Is my car dancing to the Breaking Bad music? I think it is. Alright. Alright. Heading to Yokohama. At this rate, it's going to take us weeks. Alright. Did I shift up too quickly? I think I did. It's fuck or walk. You close or you hit the bricks. Alright, get some... Is that a bus stop? Yeah, this is a rather deceptive little section of the track where... I think there's a right-hander coming up that I usually miss when I'm driving in a race car. So I'm just going to cautiously apply the brakes now. Yeah, this is the one. I usually eat the barrier here up on the left because I always come in too quickly. Alright. Definitely dipping a wheel on the grass there. I'm so glad that doesn't seem to mean anything in this version of the map. See... In an actual Formula car, this is quite a nippy, impressive part of the track to be on. In a motorhome, less so. I'm not having to do too much correction, but every now and then I'm just going to wrestle with the wheel a bit. We're slowing down again. Am I too? Fucking hell. It's really hard to get a sense of what gear I should be in. Okay, we're in third now. No, we're slowing down. Fucking hell. This is best left to the computer, I think. Maybe we can make something out of this corner. Oh, this is turning into a very sedate lap. No? This is going so slowly. I may just have to cut to the carousel. This is interminable. I mean, I feel lucky for anybody who's watching this because you can just... An edit happens and boom, you've been saved some time by the magical editing man. But me, I have to live through all this. Slam the brakes on. A corner coming up. Look out. I mean... Oh, no, wait, no. A little bit of opposite lock. To be honest, I think it's less necessary opposite lock and more effect that the thing is so spongy and so big and so immovable that it doesn't matter what you do with the wheel. You can just fuck with it. Alright, here we go. Here's the part I've been waiting for. Second gear. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's actually fighting back a bit. Yeah! Oh fuck, we're gonna hit the barrier. Oh, that was actually the most fun I've had on this track so far, I think. Oh, jeez, my throat's fucked. What's going on? And this is the part of the track that I never actually make it to because after the carousel, after the carousel, I always have a crash, and I never really memorize this part of the track as a result. So I think that's a speech I've probably delivered about 3 times. So this is largely uncharted territory for me. But I think the Winnebago is going slowly enough that I can actually wing it. And the visibility is so good because he's sitting up about 12 feet above the ground too. So you can see the corners. Very luxurious. The appointments of a Class C motorhome. Turning nice and set up a bit of a drift here. There we go. Oh, nice. Another one to the left. Kick the fucking hammer down though. Shift into second. Yes! Yeah! I guess if I just drive around second and try and skid around all the corners, it's slightly more exciting for me. Crap visibility here. Even with the Winnebago on stilts. Oh shit! Oh! Man! Ah, for fuck's sake. Kind of embarrassing. I mean, that wasn't like the hardest part of the track. I think I was just getting a little too carried away. Whoa! With mashing the accelerator and stuff like that. Wanted to be the hero, wanted to be the big man. It's not enough that they named some corners after Stefan Beloff. I'm like, you know, I wanted to have a corner named after me. You know? And that, look where that desire to be remembered got me. Smashed into a barrier. Alone in the German mountains. Oh, fucking... Okay. This thing's remarkably solicitous sometimes. You think the steering's not going to do anything, and then before you know it, you're in the grass. This should be a nice twisty section, hang on. Somewhere the ghost of Graham Hill is crying. Alright. Stab the brakes. Oh, yes! Yes! See, I mean, it's like the virtual reality thing. It's the same with the steering, the sensation of steering and force feedback. I can tell you that this feels fun, and that I'm really fighting with the steering wheel, but all you guys see is a really fucking slow motorhome crawling around one of the world's most famous racetracks. Oh, shit! I keep thinking every time we get into that situation that the back of the Winnebago is going to get stuck in the barrier. It could still happen. We've got a few corners left. Flick of the wheel. A couple of right-handers here, and then the mini carousel up on the left. I'm actually starting to remember this part of the track. I take it all back. Scotty's recall is improving. Oh, total recall. Oh, fucking hell. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm crap at this. Alright, here we go. Bomb it in. Yeah! Oh, see, that turned more than I thought it would then. I thought I'd have to really, you know... Oh shit! I thought I'd have to throw it way left and get... No. Well, if anything, that's been a lesson for this lap. Is that the Winnebago will turn more than you think it will. Just give it a chance. Do we really have to drive that long straight section? That's just going to take forever and be boring as hell. What do you think? Try and max out the top speed and see what happens. Alright, here we go. Here we are. The home stretch. Okay. It does slightly go downhill, so... You know, we might actually get a bit of a velocity happening here. 67, 68. Come on. You ever feel as though if you do that in the seat, the car will go quicker? I do. It seems like we're topping out at 69 here. Really, I don't think I can jam the pedal down any harder than I am now. In fact, it made a bit of a crunch then. Fuck, you know, if it comes to me having to buy new peripherals, like a new steering wheel, I'm not going to buy one. I just won't get to play sim racing anymore. 63, what the hell, we're going slower? Oh, the tourist trap. Hey guys, that didn't take quite as long as I thought it would, so... It's a long left-hander here, downhill. It is my dream to one day make a lap of this place, at least on the computer, and have someone go, that was alright, Scotty. Not, you know, not like, holy shit, Scotty, you should get into this esports thing. I think you're an amazing sim racer. Just, Scotty, that was actually kind of alright. I mean, you know, you can probably improve on a couple of corners, but, in fact, I mean, ignore the video itself and just post that comment for me, if you could. Just make me feel better about my driving. Because all I need is a bit of positive reinforcement, and I think I will actually get better. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, we're back at the start. Sweet. Alright, well... there's not too many big smashes and thrills in that lap. Just a couple of clumsy ding-dongs. So, I don't know, what do you think? Head to the barrier? Oh! The front panel came off. Is that how a Winnebago's really built? I don't think it is. Before I quit the game, I thought I'd just take the Winnebago to the desert, which is really where the Breaking Bad vehicle belongs. Oh, should we go uphill though? It's going to take forever. Oh yeah, this was a bad idea. I hope there's like a downhill dip after this part. Hang on. Level ground. Level ground. We'll give it a chance. Let's peg it. Fuck yeah. At least there's some actual hills to fall down here. We can have some fun. When I get bored, I'll just drive off the nearest cliff. It's a real Grace Kelly kind of... Ooh, a blind piece of road up here. What's up ahead? We don't know. We've never been. Oh, humps. Nice. Oh, holy crap. A nice left-hander coming up ahead. Dab the brakes. Switch shifting down to second. Set it up in a big long drift. Yeah! Oh, no! Oh, crunch. Are we still moving? The whole thing's shuddering now, but hey, we still got motion. The roads in this area of America are extremely ratchety and... fuck this. I just want to see what happens. It's BeamNG Drive, for fuck's sake. Nobody wants to watch you driving. Oh! 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 No! Oh! 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 He did it again. Yeah, the engine still works. Oh, what do we got? Oh, that's not too bad. Jesse! Alright, we'll go for one more drive. This time we'll turn right. Maybe there's some more speedy sections for us to... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck just happened? I've got, like, blank space to my left now. Did I just rip the side of the car off? Oh, bunga bunga G! No, I don't want to... Oh! I lift up the steering wheel. Oh shit, the panel! Oh, fucking hell. There's something disorienting about being in the car and not being able to see the mayhem happening behind you. Okay, one more time. Alright, here's the hairpin that I failed to negotiate last time. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You know what? Hit the brakes. Back it up a little bit. If we have to do a 2-point turn to get down the hairpin, so be it. I don't want to wind up pasted to the bottom of the canyon again. Just like Luke Skywalker chasing Womp Womp rats. I love how this Womp Womp thing has become a thing. Alright. Man, this is more intense than Dirt Rally by a long shot. At least the cars in that are designed for hard driving and shenanigans. This Winnebago, none of that. It's meant for comfort. It's meant to be a home away from home. God, is that bridge even wide enough for us to go down? Oh! Oh! Before you blame me for that crash, I just want to say I had like a frame drop right before we hit the bridge. So definitely not my fault. There's something poetic about that image. I'm kind of sick of driving this thing now. I think that's a good place to end it. Anyway, BeamNG Drive, everybody. No! Oh!